remember early on in my business career, my business coach looked at me and he said, Brian, you're not growing because you're running a flat company, right? There's no hierarchy. You need like crew leaders, you need operations manager out in the field, you need a sales manager, you need a sales team, you need an overall business manager. At that time, I didn't have any of that. But it's when I decided that I was gonna hire those that I really grew and scaled my business. What's going on, guys? Brian Shepard. I'm the founder and CEO of the Contractor Initiative. And my main goal is to teach you how to fish instead of just giving you a fish so you'll never starve a day in your life. I want to help you get more clients, change more lives, and build not only a successful business, but a life as well. And I believe you could do both. Today, we're talking about the level 3 contracting companies. Now, level 3 contracting companies have really figured out a lot of the acquisition problems inside their business. However, they could be building better offers, and they could be, and in the future videos we'll talk about how you can build better offers. But their advertising, they're doing a decent job at it, but their offer still is subpar compared to other things that are out there, or they're just average, right? They're not above and they're not in a category of 1. And so typically the revenue here is still less than $70,000 a month, but they're on the upper end, but they're still under $1 million per year. And this is usually an owner with 5 to 7 employees. And then they have crew leaders and still DIY sales and a secretary. And typically the profit is anywhere from still in the red to about $14,000 a month. And really the underlying issue here is still acquisition, right? Because it doesn't matter how big you get, you still got to acquire more clients, and you still got to be able to scale those efforts. And usually that comes back to your offer, and then increase in lifetime value of your client. And then lastly, teams, right? You have no way to build management, right? You're wearing all the hats inside your organization. You're having to fill in for guys when they're out. You have no backup plan. And so you're running around and you're wearing a lot of hats. So you're still a business owner at this point. You're not really an investor. And so you're in the weeds of your business every day, putting out fires, dealing with customers, dealing with employees not showing up. And you're having to take attention away from sales and acquiring new clients to putting out fires. And so at this point, really what you need to be focused on is, 1, building a better magnet is what I call it, a better offer. And you need to be worried about how can we increase our overall lifetime value of each client. So can we do that through the number of times that they're going to buy, upsell them, downsell them, cross-sell them on different products? Or is it that we need to build more teams, right? We need, we're running a flat company, right? I remember early on in my business career, my business coach looked at me and he said, Brian, you're not growing because you're running a flat company, right? There's no hierarchy. You need like crew leaders, you need operations manager out in the field, you need a sales manager, you need a sales team, you need an overall business manager. At that time, I didn't have any of that. But it's when I decided that I was gonna hire those that I really grew and scaled my business. Now, one thing I'll say is, I had the same question that you probably have, is how do I afford to hire this person? Well, I want to challenge you to reverse the way you're thinking and say, well, how much does this person need to make me to justify making that hire? And so if you can figure out how to acquire more clients, get more sales, and plug that person in that position where he can basically reduce the cost that it costs you to do operations. So maybe he makes your crews faster, or he gets you more sales. If he does either one, then I would highly justify hiring that person as long as the numbers make sense. So on a level 3 contracting company, it usually comes back to acquisition, LTV, and really building a great team is normally what I see. So if you like this kind of stuff, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I want to teach you how to fish and not just give you a fish. And go ahead and click the link in this description, go to our website, download this free guide. And in later videos, I'm going to be talking about some strategical things and some tactical things and how you can solve all these problems. And the best part is, it is absolutely for free because I want to help you so you don't have to go through as much pain as I did when I started my first contracting company. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.